Welcome back, and now we'll continue the news with the world's largest tourism trade fair, which is ongoing in the Berlin of Germany.
International Tourismusbörse Berlin, ITB Berlin, is the world's leading travel trade show with the participation of more than 187 countries from across 5 continents. The participants comprise of 10,000 exhibitors, 1,000 qualified top buyers, 26,000 convention visitors, 60,000 private visitors and 120,000 trade visitors. Last year there was a turnover of 7 billion euros in business dealings at ITB Berlin. ITB Berlin provides vast opportunities through B2B platform for industry partners to interact with the trade visitors and expand contacts and do business. Furthermore, it is the place to show product offerings of Maldives and communicate destination information to travel trade, media as well as the public visitors. Maldives would be showcasing a variety of local experiences at a newly designed 2-story stand with the participation of a record-breaking number of over 100 Maldivian companies and 280 representatives. Maldives Marketing and Public Relations Corporation (MMPRC) said the delegation participating in ITB Berlin comprises of Maldivian ambassador in Germany Jamila Ali and acting managing director of MMPRC Haris Mohammed, along with other tourism stakeholders in Maldives. Speaking regarding the fair, the acting manager of MMPRC noted the participation of such a strong delegation in ITB Berlin is a huge milestone achievement. Haris added this is an opportune time to promote Maldives in a prominent fair as the tourism industry is faced by attempts to diminish the image of the country. Germany is currently the second largest source market to the Maldives. A total of 112,109 Germans visited Maldives in 2017, which is a growth of 5.2% compared to 2016.
Sri Lankan police declares a curfew in the Central Highlands district of Kandy, epicenter of the communal clashes.
Buddhist mobs attacked mosques and businesses belonging to Muslims overnight, even after President Maithripala Sirisena decreed an emergency for 7 days to curb the violence. Police spokesman Ruwan Gunasekara said there had been several disturbances in the Kandy area, renowned for its tea plantations in scenic hills, including a grenade blast that killed one person. The South Asian country had been rocked by communal clashes in its Central Highlands since Sunday, following attacks on Muslims by nationalist Sinhalese crowds. Communal tensions have grown over the past year, with some hardline Buddhist groups accusing Muslims of forcing people to convert to Islam and vandalizing Buddhist archaeological sites. Muslim groups deny these allegations. The government said some of the violence has been instigated by Facebook postings that threatened more attacks on Muslims. On Wednesday, it said Facebook, Viber and WhatsApp would be blocked across Sri Lanka for 3 days.
In sports, Arsenal hope to put their poor run of form behind them when they face AC Milan away from home in the first leg of their Europa League clash.
Arsenal have lost their past 4 games on the trot, starting with an embarrassing home defeat in their last Europa League tie at home to Swedish side Östersunds. Manager Arsene Wenger said he expected a tough game and said his players need to regain confidence if they are to put their run of poor behind them.
I hope he will help us, but you know, we have at the moment, before thinking to win the Europa League, we have to face Milan and try to give everything, absolutely give everything to qualify. It will be, in my opinion, a tight game, a tight tie, because Milan is doing well at the moment, so we have first to focus on that.
Defender Laurent Koscielny said the team needed to play as a unit when facing Gennaro Gattuso's men. Meanwhile, AC Milan coach Gattuso said his thoughts were with the family of Fiorentina captain Davide Astori, who died suddenly on Sunday at the age of 31. Speaking ahead of a Europa League match with Arsenal, Gattuso said Astori would be greatly missed. Midfielder Giacomo Bonaventura said that everyone in the Italian soccer world was still greatly shocked about the sudden death. Astori, who made 289 Serie A appearances in 10 seasons and played 14 times for the national team, was found dead in his room at the team hotel in Udine, where Fiorentina had been due to play Udinese on Sunday. Looking forward towards the match against Arsenal at the San Siro, Gattuso said even though the English side was in great difficulty, they could still put Milan in trouble and he was expecting a good match.
Amaze Studios' Gringo is hoping to create a niche in the box office with its unpredictable storytelling. Let's have a look.
Tomorrow, you're going to fly to Mexico. What?
The film may seem on paper like an everyday action comedy, but director Nash Edgarton added a sense of reality to the scenes.
Yeah, look, the whole way through, I'm like, okay, what could really happen in this situation, and what are the options that could happen here, and what is something that's, unexpected but completely feasible. And I think that's, how you surprise an audience and how you engage an audience and entertain.
I'm going to do it. I don't even care anymore. I'm doing it.
Although the part was originally intended for a white actor, Oilobo impressed Edgarton so much the Australian filmmaker even went along with his suggestion to turn the character into a Nigerian immigrant. Rounding out the cast are the wide-eyed innocent Sonny, the cutthroat businessman Richard Rusk, and offensive femme fatale Elaine.
You can imagine. I'm not gonna name names, but we've seen those situations in those comedies whereby it's a white guy who's hapless and a bit of an everyman, and that's great. And I've laughed at those comedies for time immemorial. But with this, it just feels like somehow we didn't know we were making a film that was gonna hit the zeitgeist in some way.
We gotta get him out. I've tracked down dictators. I can find a guy in Middle.
Gringo goes on release in North America on March 9th.
Things are gonna start to get better for you. Trust me, I have good instincts.
Let's go.
With that, we conclude the news for this bulletin. Thanks for joining.